Hello everybody. Welcome to another stream. Um, so I've been getting this going,
Oh,
working with if I hit play, I can swim around and kind of nudge myself over here, press E to grab the ball, swim around with the
yeah.
ball, stop. I can swim and throw it, or I can stop and throw it. One of the two. Play.
Hello?
Hi.
Oh, hi. I just entered the chat.
Yeah, I just started the stream too. I was gonna also grab the um
Oh, on like YouTube or something.
hmm?
On YouTube or on Discord.
uh YouTube. I'm gonna grab the link and copy it over to
Found your channel.
yeah. Let's put it in the general chat. Let's do add everyone.
It says,
How do you do? Is it like Control Plus or Control Enter? I think
hold
no.
on.
I'm just trying to like make it Shift Enter. Yeah, it's Shift Enter. Live and in general chat if anyone wants to.
Yo, hello.
Yo, hello. How's it going, Turtle? Awesome, Turtle.
You remember me?
I do. I do remember you. So, so Ash,
Yeah.
right now the idea is to try to, I want to try to get, well, like what I was trying to do right here, um, with all this outer bound box is just whenever you're inside of that, you can press E and grab it. And then this inner one was supposed to be like I was debugging and trying to make it so that whenever the ball hits the outer sphere, it'll stop. And it'll stop having physics applied to it, and then someone can go over and grab it. But I'm thinking I'll just put like a time limit or um like make it so that the ball bounces between a certain height up and down, and that makes it so that a player can, no matter what, a player can go ahead and grab it. And if a player doesn't grab it in a certain amount of time, like 10 seconds, then it automatically gets counted as an out of bounds ball, and someone else, um, it goes to the other team, the closest player on the other team.
Uh, Wait a minute. What?
Hmm?
Um, I'm like confused. Like, the can you like explain how the ball works from like just the foundation? Like,
So, the way the ball works right now is that player swims around, goes over, goes near it, and then you can press E, he or she can press E, grab the ball. It gets attached to a socket on the hand, and then you can swim
oh,
around.
oh,
It's
that's
all
good.
attached and everything. And then you press Q, and it throws. It goes away, and it'll bounce off of the far end, or like the sphere that's inside of. But right now it'll bounce down there, and then I have no way of right now I have no way of going up and down. There's supposed to be an up and down swim feature for this, but I haven't figured out. Like, it's bugged out. I haven't asked for some help yet. I have to go to
I'm
the.
almost tempted to say, even though the cutscene at the beginning of Final Fantasy X, it did have verticality to it. I
Yeah,
kind of think it would. People will be saying like, "I really wish you could like swim up and down," but I think in terms of like the gameplay, I think it would be better gameplay to have it take place on a flat plane. That way, you can like put up obstacles and you can't just go around them on the the Y axis. Sorry. Um,
yeah.
it,
It might complicate things a little bit too much. At least
because there's no
at
sport.
first now here.
There's
Hmm?
no sport in real life which has like a Y axis you can just fly up on. So it's something that's not really been. Is it'd be very hard to design for it. Whereas that with a flat plane, you can get like the fundamentals of the gameplay like correct.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
it's just an
Keep it
easier
simple,
time.
like Pong at first, right?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I think you could do something with a Y-axis, but I think there's a reason they made the original minigame like flat. So that if you see someone in front of you, you have to start going like around them to the left or to the right, and then they can choose to follow you left or right. But with the Y-axis, you could go over them, under them, left to them, right of them, and because there's only like 5 players on a team, you can't really cut off
It
like
complicates things a bit too
you
much
can't really cut off lanes and stuff. Yeah.
unless you can add like tackle, the tackle features to where someone's within a certain distance of you in any direction, then you can just do a quick tackle and you'll launch yourself at them.
Mm. Or
I was thinking about for the tackle feature is like something to where if you if someone tackles you, then it'll it'll bring up like a struggle kind of mini game, and you'll do a very short struggle between the two of you, and you'll be having to like switch back and forth between left and right or something like going side to side like what they show in the video, um to get the person
oh,
off
I
of
get
you.
you.
Hmm?
Uh, just I don't know how that would work, but my gut reaction would be that because people will be tackled all the time, um, like those QT sort of events tend to be like quite rare in video games.
Yeah,
Like if you have them too often,
I
you
think
can.
it would be more so if if the two characters were like much closer in match, then that would happen. And if you are obviously higher powered than them, you would just automatically
Oh, hold
win.
on. I just thought maybe if like
Yeah,
both players are going for a neutral ball,
sure.
kind of like when the blitz off happens and you both go for the ball which isn't in anyone's possession. That might be a cool thing. But I think the tackling and defending against the tackle should be. It's kind of like it should be more about like outmaneuvering them, trying to like give them the slip, or trying to like cut off their angle so you can get a tackle in.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. I was just meaning like if for the instances where you're super evenly matched and then it comes down to more individual player skill rather than the since the level is so closely matched, you're then set with individual skill of the player, the actual player. and not the character that you're
that might
swimming
be
around
it.
with, you know.
Yeah.
Just something to add later. Maybe.
I do think like if you're able to like stay with the opponent, like that's why I'm suggesting that the defense stat could drain away as you like if you stay like toe to toe with the player who has the ball
Yeah.
and he's trying to evade you, but you keep chasing after them and you're kind of like impeding their progress. You'll
Yeah.
keep draining away their endurance until like you can get a 100% successful tackle. So the ball carrier has to like either pass the ball away before they lose all of their endurance, or they need to like somehow lose you. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Although they did make it so that, like in the original game, they made it so that if you tackle someone, or like if there's a quarrel between you and you win, then you're allowed to swim away, and the person can't go after you for a short period of time.
Yeah, yeah. I think if you tackle someone and it's unsuccessful, the you should be like stunned for a moment. Like there should
Yeah.
be a debuff that just locks you in place for a little bit.
Yeah.
And also, I think like like every time you tackle, like it drains all of your tackle attribute down to 0, and then it starts to recharge back up. So after you've tackled, you won't be able to tackle again because you'll be at 0 tackle attribute. If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Kind of like
Oh,
you have
there
to
it is.
like a gun reload.
I was looking for your for the this
I can't remember if I
asset.
completed it.
Hmm?
I can't remember if I completed it. I know you had me doing stuff that
Yeah, we were working
makes
on some
sense for
stuff.
game design, like the RGB cell, so you can customize the colors. But I've never used that before because I'm not like a professional like artist or anything.
Yeah. I'm gonna go
Just
ahead and
damaging.
get in here and go to
You know how?
Are
By the way, I
you?
thought that looked really cool.
Hey,
Like even just with
hey,
preset,
Turtle.
like
Sorry, one sec. Turtle, can you um mute yourself when you're not
Okay.
talking or something? Push the talk on
Okay.
because there's some background noise.
I know.
Thank you. All right, what were you saying, Ash?
yeah, I was complimenting you on the. It looks really cool, even though it's like kind of like default animations at the moment.
Right.
Um, I do think like the ball should like when you throw it, the ball should like slow down over time because of the friction of the water, and a higher
Yeah,
passing stat
I
would
can
lower
put
it.
that. I can actually change that here, and there's a if I go into the where is it? Sorry. Objects.
Also, should the rather than bounce off the wall, should the ball just like hit the wall and stop? So then it doesn't have the problem where it's like bouncing down to the
You said
bottom
hit
of
the
the
ball and
wall.
yeah, I was trying to get it to hit the wall and then stop, but like
Okay.
I'm messing around. I was messing around with all of this stuff, and
Mm.
for collisions, and like hit event hits, and then I was messing around with like friggin' collision. I don't know. I was doing a bunch of different collision stuff, but the collisions were all to where the ball, the collision box would stay here, or sphere would stay here, and then the ball would go away, and the collision sphere would stay here, and it wouldn't go with the ball. I was like,
Um,
that's not what I wanted to do, and I was trying to find out, like, heck, how do I do this? I finally got it to do the right thing with hit event. But the problem is that this outer sphere, I don't know why it doesn't have it's not telling me what the component is that it's hitting, so then I can't do a on trigger, or like when it collides with that, do this, you know. I can disable physics, which would make it so that it would stop. Right here, it's set simulate physics. I can just turn it off, which is what I was planning on doing. But the thing with real quick, last thing, the thing with this linear dampening, it sets up that to like 5, I guess. I don't know. I'll play around with this. What recent? Do you have something to say? Yeah. See. Oh, yeah. See, it stops. I can make it so that the linear momentum slows down too. That way it doesn't
Is there a way
spin.
to like put like a gravity thing like in the center so the ball will?
Oh, yeah, that would be kind of cool. Make it so that the ball stays in the center. Whenever it's
Like
mm,
I mean like not like a point but a plane, so it always like returns back up to the middle. If it goes too high, it'll return back down as well.
yeah, so like gravity is set to the center of here of the sphere. That'd be interesting. Um,
That way, you could also have
there's
it
gotta
so like
be
you could dash downwards, and um, you could like have a little bit of verticality by like pointing the camera up into the sky and doing the dash, and you just dive upwards. But then the game will like pull you down back to the middle, like automatically.
lock. Huh. I
Potentially.
think I just found a so there's a constraint right here, lock position, and you can lock it on the z-axis. Let me see what that does. So just throw it. No, just
So you just
hold
like
on.
for
I have to make it so that it actually goes somewhere.
I think it would be like really cool if like you could like curve the
Hey,
ball.
look, it's staying on the plane.
Nice.
Yeah, there you go. And now I can. Oh, I just I moved down because the ball wouldn't. So now I can't get it. Now I have to lock myself to that axis. That's but I'm on the right track. What are you saying?
And I was just thinking through how like a plane of like gravity, where like every time something goes up, it goes down, and every time something goes down, it goes back up to the center. It might be cool if like then you could like point the camera. I was thinking like the camera could have a reticle on it, maybe like a reticle that kind of looks like a blitz spawn.
It
So
could
like
have a
there's like
what on it?
a reticle like a crosshair. So
Oh,
like when you throw it, it goes in the just to convey to the player like it's more physical. Like you have to throw it and it will go where you throw it. But I was thinking, what if like you could like aim the camera up and launch it, but then the gravity will bring it back down to the plane, so you could have like a curve to your shot.
yeah.
Actually, it might make it too easy to get goals then because you might be able to like throw the ball over someone's head. So maybe it wouldn't be that good. I don't know.
What are you saying?
I was just thinking through what I was talking about, but then realized it might not work. It might ruin the game if you could do if you
What
could like.
what were you wanting to
So
do?
I'll just take a screenshot of you things. Um, so I'll just show you what I mean. I'll put it in general just for now. So I was imagine like the red arrow is the trajectory of the ball, and the dotted line is where you're aiming it.
Sorry, I'm
So,
gonna have to. Oh, that.
yeah, I
So
was
wait,
thinking
you.
it might be cool. Sorry.
So the dotted line is where I aimed it, or
Yeah,
what?
it is where a hypothetical person could be aiming the ball, but then gravity brings it back down, so you could like do like curve balls and stuff.
Oh, that would be sick. Yeah. So
Whereas if it was locked
you
to
play
the
you play
z-axis,
around to the physics of the game. Yeah, I can
yeah.
see people getting really into that.
The only thing is like, what if like people just lobbed it over the defender's head to get past them and stuff? But
Mm.
I guess that
Yeah, but
might
then
be like
they
followable.
would have to have someone on the other side to catch the
Yeah.
ball. Otherwise, it would be counted as a out of bounds ball or something, and then they'd have to, and then the enemy would get the ball anyway.
Yo,
Hi,
hello?
hello.
Is the game finished that you're doing or?
No, we're talking about developing it right now.
Oh. It's a long time that I haven't seen you, bro.
Yeah, it's been a while. Um, I've had a lot to do in my professional, my job. Let's see.
After so many months, the game isn't over.
Well,
So it's gonna be a big game.
no, it's more so that I'm doing it in my spare time and I have a lot of other stuff that I'm doing, so yeah,
Oh.
it's unfortunate. Where the fudge is it? I'm looking for that.
So, okay. I'm gonna play something. I'm gonna deafen and mute.
Okay.
Oakley dokley.
What's that?
I said to him, Oakley dokley.
Oakley dokie. Oakley dokley. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um, you could do like, yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Let's get. I remember I was doing something with the masks and making it so that
Um,
having to remember what I was doing here. Let's ball and then that's for the backboard. And then that's for the center. Wait,
how
where were the
well, sorry.
lines for like the center and like the starting places and stuff? I thought we had that down.
Maybe not. I'm not sure.
Hmm.
I think I might have sent you like a really low res version from ages ago.
Yeah, I think it was just I think the only thing that was really there was just like quick starting places, and those are not hard to get. I could just use the originals, honestly.
I could send you like a PNG or something.
Yeah. No, I'll just make the so I've got that there, and then I do need to get this in wherever it is. I'll grab that. Or no, I would like to grab take this and open it in GIMP so I can just get this center thing. Let's see. I'm actually gonna go to. It's like way easier to like size things down with this. Oh yeah, I remember you had a lot of glow effects going on, and I couldn't change the color of things. There's a lot of bloom.
Yeah, to try to make this. Did they ever send you? Posting it in the general chat. Did they ever send you this PNG?
Hmm?
Something you could put up in like the.
Oh, yeah, sweet. That's wait, that's
I
supposed to
might
be
have
for
sent
the
it before. I'm
scoreboard
just
at the
making
top.
sure. Yeah. Doesn't have to have like numbers on it for now. I just thought it might look cool. Putting it in somewhere. I can't remember where it was because it was like zoomed in the cutscene.
I'm gonna open up in browser and make sure it downloads properly. I'll save image as scoreboard. Throw it in the there. Cool. Yeah, that'll be the physics play around. Hi Lily. Wow. Lily, that's not nice, okay? Jeez. Funny. Alright, let's save this. Let's ball and go bottom of bottom of sphere. Let's say text.
It's something you could also use in like in the middle of the arena or something, or use for spells or
Ooh.
skills.
For what? Stuns? Oh yeah.
Spells or skills or whatever.
You said for skills or stuns? What are you talking about?
Spells or skills, sorry.
You don't do anything low res, do you?
Well, it's easier to like scale it down and scale it up
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
because I don't use
yeah.
Illustrator. So
When I've been watching different things um about development, the what seems to happen a lot in development is they have ridiculously high resolution and like high detail um in ZBrush, and then they get rid of all of it, almost all of it. And so when they're doing these remakes and higher resolution things, they're all already made pretty much, but they still have to do optimizations, um, and still a lot of work. But they already have the model made at a high resolution at least. What's that? I need it, and I'll get. Refresh that. I get this in, and then I need to get in. Sweet.
I think your little demo of like the guy swimming around is actually more advanced than anything we did, since Liam always decided he was going to do the server stuff first to make sure that
Oh, the
he's not
back end
reporting
stuff.
on to make sure like he's not making a game and then has to add multiplayer on top, which can be a real pain.
Yeah, I mean, like I have all of that in mind as I'm going along, and I am gonna have to do I'm gonna use the Steam thing.
I thought it wasn't gonna be multiplayer; it's just gonna be versus AI.
Oh no, I was gonna go ahead and just do multiplayer. Um, yeah, if it's just one on one, that'll be decently simple. And if it's just against an AI, I am not really great. I'm not fantastic at that. I've not done it before, so it's gonna be pretty. Gonna be a learning experience. Let's see if I can find text underscore bot. There we go. Roughly how big should I be doing this? Let's see. Let's look at the videos. And
Did they ever send you like the spear and alphabet?
Oh yeah, yeah, you did at some point.
Also have a
Do you have
Mac spare.
access? Do you have access to the Google Drive?
Um,
Ah, there we go. There we go. Pause. It was right about here. That's like, is that the only shot that we get of the bottom of the sphere? Ooh, there it is. Oh, it rounds up. That's cool. Okay. So it
Yeah.
rounds up, and so basically I have to take the let's see.
I think we did it a silly way. We kind of made the whole thing just one texture.
Yeah, yeah, you did. I'm doing it multiple textures and multiple objects because it makes it more modular.
More manageable.
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely did it silly way.
Let's see.
We didn't really
I
know
mean,
what we were
like
doing.
nothing silly. It's all just different preferences of how people want to do things, right? Yeah, it's called LODs. Could have asked where does come from is low. Wait, what? He actually hasn't played Final Fantasy X before. From
Yep.
the last time I asked him, Luli is in the chat. Um, not nice at all. I agree. Yeah, it's called LODs. From above, it looks like a RMI scanner of the brain flower detail. Yeah, then they apologize. SLD to making. Yeah, yeah, Jay. Yeah, the only problem with Unreal Engine 5 Nanite is just that when um like the sheer size of the levels of the, or like of the file, because you can have extremely high resolution, sure, but like how many variety of high resolution assets can you have when your limit, at least on a um, at least on a Blu-ray disc, is like 100 or 120 gigs, right? On a 4-layer Blu-ray. Let's see. What's that? I was gonna go back to the video. It's going up, I would say, up to there. What do you think? Up to there? Or I need to keep it circular. I need to size it up first.
Good one, sorry.
I was saying I need to size it up first before I get it moved. Or like get it deleted, I should say.
I guess I'm gonna quit out. I was playing Destiny 2 when I joined the chat, so I'm gonna quit out of that and open Photoshop. So,
You said you're gonna just like do Photoshop.
no, I just quit out of the game I was playing and I'm gonna load up some Photoshop. Hopefully, hopefully.
Well,
Do you have a hold on, I need to.
yeah, who uses discs anymore? Yeah. What were you saying?
Do you have any images of the field, like the plane that you're playing?
Do I
I
have
could
any
try and make
images
something
of the
in
field we
PNG.
play in?
Yeah, from like the cutscene.
Yeah, I have a bunch of images. Like various images, and then I have the whole video. Like this, all the
I just
video.
need a
This is all
refresher
the
of what it
images
looks like.
that I grabbed that I thought were notable, and then yeah, so there's this.
Yeah,
That
the
one.
bottom right one there.
There's that one.
So it's hard to see like what the center circle looks like with that, because it's kind of like. Can you put that back up?
That one, or right there.
Yeah, I just wanted to. I was gonna make the field lines for you in Photoshop.
Oh,
So it seems like they've got
I
like a
thought they had the
circular
field
goals.
lines somewhere. Yeah, we have the field lines somewhere, I thought.
Yeah, that's a
Where are
good
they?
one. So it's just like two circles aligned. Okay, I'll just make a new one. Really,
Oh.
really high res.
It takes hardly any time at all for you.
The main thing is because I'm using Photoshop, like I need to get the thickness of the lines exactly right. I'll probably err on the side of making them thin, then I can do a stroke if it needs to be thicker.
Yeah.
You've also got the you've also got bloom and stuff you could do to it to make them look bigger than you are.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Go with that, and then we'll go mesh underscore.
So how big should I make it? Should I make it massive?
Bottom of.
I suppose I should only do half of the arena, shouldn't
Yeah, you only really need to do half, because I can just copy it over. Center can stadium sphere. Sphere mesh underscore uh, stadium field. And then you should also remaking the cutscenes with motion capture and face animations. Cutscenes is very outdated. We need something fresh with Unreal graphics. I have a plan to actually do motion capture. I have two Connect version 2s, and all I would I already have, my daughter has a laptop that I could probably plug that into one of those into easily, and then I need to buy a new motherboard anyway, so right now I don't think my USB ports are compatible with the drivers right now. So also my USB ports are messing up on and off. It's pretty old motherboard anyway. Let's see. We'll see. Export Let's see, selected objects. Make Aaron floss. Does Aaron have that bad of teeth? I didn't notice. He will compete with Toby Saunders. Yeah. His looks awesome. It's just not completed. It's small scenes, you know. Which honestly with what he did, looks pretty awesome. Like the camera work and everything, the audio and visuals. I'm pretty happy with it. I was like, holy shit, this looks awesome. Yeah. Where's the stadium and then stadium sphere? Shouldn't that be in? Yeah, I don't need that outside there. I think I'm gonna change the name of that and then change it to sphere and then where's the center ring? Center ring is fine. I want to change the name so I can find things easily. So I'm gonna name it sphere and then bottom, just sphere bottom, and then sphere field. There. That'll be better. A lot of my time is being taken up with just making sure everything's nice and organized.
Hopefully it pays dividends in the long term.
Oh, make him do the fly. I get it. I'm sorry, I'm not hip. I'm not down with the cool kids. Um, let's see. Lip floss. I know what you mean now. No, but he has done so many models. And humans, Kimari, Sin. Wait, what? Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you mean. All of those were already made in the engine though, or like in the game. But he did have to animate a few of them, and a couple of them he actually I think he made a better model of a couple of them than what was actually there. The biggest thing that I liked the most out of his video was that he went in and the monster arena, you know, what is it? Right there, this like that he had to do quite a bit with because it wasn't at all there, you know? At least I don't think it is. Yeah, the two silk dragons. I think that's all just a background that was animated in 2D. Alright, let's get some stuff done. You're distracted. Alright, bottom, sphere bottom. Cities. Meshes. Xanarkin, and then meshes. Okay, Xanarkin, then let's do materials. Materials. That. So M.
Gonna bug you to have a look at that
Base.
screenshot again. I just want to make sure I'm getting the proportions right. Video lines. I'm just working on it.
Base
Right now.
mass. What's up?
Can I just have a look at that screenshot again on your stream?
Oh, that?
The field of the spin. Yeah. So it looks like the lines are quite close to the central circle, right? Okay. Just wanted to make sure I was getting it right.
There we go. That's a good image.
Right.
Let's see. I'm gonna do textures instead. So do materials and textures in here. Okay. Yeah. Well, I had a texture, but now it's gone. It like imported with. Oh, this is weird. Ah, there it is. Put that inside there. Cool. Drag it on in. I need to look at this and see what the different channels look like again. Yeah, so I was gonna have the different channels be different colors, and it would make it so that you can customize your colors if you want to. Let's see. Yeah, so this part is perfectly fine. That's one. That's two. And that's the other side. And basically the home team gets to choose the outside colors. I guess that's kind of how this will be. I mean, it makes sense since the Xanarkin Abes are yellow in this, so that's kind of cool. Works out. Red. Red was needing to be multiplied by the full vector out there. Another 4. And then I think the alpha, yeah, I didn't do anything with the alpha. Because each of these makes it so I can play around with that. So the red multiply by this color, that's going to be like that or something. Let's get that part inside here.
Do you want it like a white on black, or do you just want white on transparent
Um,
for the image?
white on black will do fine, and the can you make it? Can you have it do the bloom that you were having, kinda? Or well, no, never mind. Just have sharp the sharp edges.
Yeah.
Because the bloom effect will come out when I have it be emissive. Because I'll just
Yeah.
have it be emissive. Yeah.
It's insanely big.
um,
I'll save it to Dropbox, so I don't know if it will transfer on Discord.
um,
I cut it into a quarter because you can flip it horizontally, and then you can mirror the whole thing. The points. Copy Dropbox on. There you go.
Shift S, cursor to selected, which will put it in the center. Awesome. And then add a new one of these that needs to be smaller. There. Whoops. opacity and sphere bottom. There. I want to play around with this sizing before I start deleting the half, because file export FBX sphere bottom, perfect. All right. Do re-import right quick. Whoa, what happened to the... Oh. That's why. Yeah, that works. Yeah, that works.
Happen.
Alright, cool. I guess I could size it a little bit. There.
Are you trying to... How big do you think this circle should be? At the bottom?
Oh, wait, what do you mean? Like the field?
No, this is the little pattern on the bottom of the sphere.
Oh, yeah, I'm just making it so that when this is like, because the outside waves back and forth, like it displaces and moves.
Oh, you're making sure it's
it
on the inside.
yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Okay.
Other than that, it's fine. All right. See.
I just thought like something that might be really silly but really cool is if like a player uses like a really strong ability, like a really powerful like shot or something. The sphere, the ripples on the sphere start to like go crazy for a split second.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool. I could actually do that. Like you can do that type of stuff between the blueprints and the material.
Basically, anything that makes like the camera shake.
Yeah.
Also makes the ripple shake.
Nice. Yeah, that would be cool.
Just a random thought when you started talking about the ripples.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Let's see. Let's import. Cool.
I did a little bit of artistic license with the field lines. I just added a tiny circle in the very center of the array.
Oh yeah. That's perfectly fine.
Because there's nothing there.
Yeah, so, to say like this is the dead center, kind of thing.
Yeah, just thought it needed like a focal point.
Yeah.
I also would suggest lowering the field lines a little bit lower down than where the players float.
Yeah, for sure.
Because of the camera angle.
There we go. Re-import it one more time. There we go. Let's get the material. Let's make a material instance. Sphere. Score.
Did you say you looked at Square Enix's like fan game stuff to see what's allowed and what's not? Something.
Oh, are you talking about their contract license thing? Yeah. I mean, there's nothing on there that says that I actually can't make a game. It just says that basically anything that I make is owned by them. So if they choose that they don't want it to be out there, then they can tell me not to. since it's technically owned by them. Anything that's fan made is theirs.
Worst
At
case
least that's the.
scenario, you could worst case scenario, you could like reskin the arena and call it I don't know, some other something ball. If you wanted to release the minigame.
Sorry.
As long as it doesn't.
What are you saying?
Worst case scenario is if, like, they say you don't release it, you could just reskin it a bit so it doesn't have Fan Fantasy IP on it.
Yeah, so it's not Final Fantasy. It's just, it's just water polo underwater. I don't know. I don't think they'd like that. I think I'd be on
Looks very
their.
well.
I think I'd be on their no fly list or something. I don't know. They wouldn't like that.
To be fair, like because it's like real time, it's not really copying the game. So if it also doesn't copy the assets, then it's totally original. But obviously, you're just doing it with a Fan Fantasy skin for the fun of it.
Well, I don't know how like skins work for game companies. I'm pretty sure they have to pay royalties for like skins, like for Fortnite and how they have various skins that the players can purchase.
Mm-hmm.
All right, stick the make it pretty.
I suppose this semicircle thing could work for the goal lines as well. Behind the goal. You could just take this exact same sphere thing, semi-sphere, and just put the goal texture on it, and just flip it 90 degrees when you're done with this one. No, it don't matter.
Oh yeah, I need to do a linear interpolate. Lerp. Lerp derp. So the lerp of that multiplied by that. And how do I preview? Yeah. I'm coming at a loss. Oh wait. That? Oh, there we go. That and then now just needing to get the black to be see-through. How do I get the I need the black to have a low alpha. Plug that into the multiply this with the alpha channel. Or with that to make the alpha channel. And then multiply these together or overlay. Just got playing around with shit. At this point. All right. That. Just disconnect these so that they're not in my way. Oh, that's one minus. I need to do a 1 minus and then put that as the multiply. Right? Because I need the opposite. And then that so then I need an alpha.
Did I do it right in the Photoshop? I can't remember.
Sorry. Let me see. What are you talking about?
I was just wondering, is my PNG like good? Like, does it
Oh,
do what it's supposed
jeez.
to do? Well, not even that one, but the one you're working on now.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be fine. Oh, the one that I'm working on? Yeah, it's fine. It's just I'm not. I forgot how to do the get the alpha to work right. Um, oh, I think it's the opacity channel. That's what it is. I have to get the opacity channel to work. So I enable. It's not translucency, but um, opacity mask. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. And then I just need to actually just flip flop this again. See? Bam. I got it. I had to think about it. But that's how it's supposed to be, right? But now it
Yes.
has to be double-sided. So I just need to work on it to get it going double-sided. Two-sided. There we go. That looks beautiful. And then emissive color. Emissive color will be that. Looks nice. And I might need to. That's okay. The edges are like black, but I think I could fix it with
Wait.
I could fix it pretty simply with in this probably. All right, so this is basically what I need to copy. I'll delete these. Control C, Control V, Control V. This will be yellow. And the other one will be red. Red. There. Yellow. Cool. And then make that happen. Yep. Um, this. Right. At least I think that's what I was supposed to do. I need to do the opacity channel, which is this one. Divided by that. Two. No. Let's see. Ooh, I know. It's all of this in general. Needs to go into a lerp of its own. Lerp. Mm. I could clamp it. gonna change the brightness, isn't it? Yeah, that's just gonna change the brightness. I don't need that. Okay, well, if I take the red and then, yeah, if I take the red and do a black, make it a black body or a black and white. I don't know what that just did. Yeah. Grayscale? Linear gradient? Oh, if I lerp and then just put it as black, then it'll be white. Look at this. It's just a 1, 0. Okay. I already have that. I just need to do this and this by. It only has to be 3. No, well, no, it doesn't have to be 3. It has to be 4. Take this and I flip-flop it. If I take this, do a 1 minus, and then plug that in. That looks like that. And how do I get rid of the red? How do I, like, it's not supposed to be red. I'm confused because it's supposed to just come out as a grayscale. I'm confused because it's supposed to come out as grayscale, and it's not. What happens when I change this to white? Why? does nothing. Why? Jeez. I feel like it's bugged out and it's not actually modifying. It's not changing settings the way that's supposed to. Because I mean, especially if I change the color like that, this should change. Yeah. Let me just try saving all of it. I'll promote these, convert these to parameters. They're gonna be parameters anyway, because I want them to
Is there like a setting you've missed on the left side of the screen?
Hmm?
I don't know.
What's that?
Just wondering, is there like something you can do on the left side of the screen under the details part?
Oh, are you talking about over on the left? Sampler.
Use before you fix
Grayscale?
something by, yeah, I don't know. Got no clue.
I think what I'm gonna do right here, real quick, is convert these to parameters. At least I'll test this out. Continue. Where's my error? That's not right. Why does that have an error?
How come the how come those two are red, but the ones below that are red as well?
Yeah, I don't. This is green. It comes down here. It gets multiplied by yellow, and then it just doesn't multiply by yellow, apparently. I don't. Yeah. That's why I'm gonna home team color. Hello.
Has anyone online already done this that you could just copy and paste? Or...
Oh, I mean it's really simple. I've done this before.
Okay.
What's it called when it's not the home team? It's the away team.
Yeah.
Whoops, color. Cool. Why? I don't know why my error went away magically. We'll just try applying this. Here. There we go. Okay.
It kind of works.
Now I can play around with the colors. Is it like green? green's showing up right there. Get material instance so I can edit that. Okay. Okay, so the away team, oh, away team's not in there yet. Oh, so now so now it's working. The yellow's working now. I don't know what magic voodoo stuff is that.
Yeah, saw it changed before.
Huh?
Don't know why.
Yeah, so that's as long as as long as this makes a change. So if I take this color here, if I take this and multiply this by white, or well, multiply it by white, it should. They see that's what I was trying to get it to do. And then now if I take this and overlay it, like just do an add or multiply this and other bits, then that will make it so that it comes out as a big black and white picture with all of what I want. So take that. I'm just going to copy this, move it down here. Copy that. I just don't like how disorganized this kind of getting to be. I don't need that at all. Do need that. This. That's the color of that. This is the color of this. Those multiply together. And I deleted this. Get red. White. Blue. Yay. So that worked.
Was it just missing one of the RGBs?
Few things were a little off. And I got it more organized too. I I honestly don't know what's going on with like because this one should be updating too. Um, Maybe it's because it's not plugged into anything. This, this, that, and that multiplied together. What this is for. That's unnecessary. I think. Nope. What is coming out of this? What if I switch it to an add instead? What does that do? Add that to that. Yeah, that's what I want. I don't need multiply. I need add. Or to change the opacity of each individual one.
I just thought of another idea. Might be cool
Yeah.
if when a team scores, their color can like flash on and off
Yeah.
around the screen. Before I forget the idea when it pops into my head, I just thought I'd let you know. See if you agree or I think it sucks or whatever.
Yeah. Having the wait, are you talking about the bottom of it flashing? Like this bottom portion flashing, or just like all of the color?
On the sphere, whenever like say yellow team scores, like the yellow
Yellow lights
decals will
up
start flashing.
brighter.
Yeah, brighter or like starts flashing on and off or something.
Yeah, that'll be cool. That'll be good.
If the whole like arena like lights up yellow, that'd be cool too. Like a celebratory thing.
Yeah. It's about the same as what kind of happens. The buzzer goes off and be good. I don't know how to say your name. Zakin? Oren Maguire. Oren Maguire.
Aaron Maguire.
Yeah. Things are going well. How's things going with you? You've been really working on that hair. Hair's kind of a pain in the butt. Let's see if I can get this. together to get this. And this will come.
I really like the ripples, but I also think like the CG cutscene does have it be quite calm at the same time.
The what?
The water of the sphere is quite calm in the CG cutscene, but the ripples also do look cool. I'm just wondering like
The ripples look
how
cool.
calm or
Are you saying
chaotic
that
should
the
the ripples
ripples
be?
are a little bit too much?
I don't know. Like
I'm kind of thinking that because when you're outside the sphere and you're looking in, it it can get distracting, especially if you're the further away you are, the harder it is to view. Although I was kind of thinking the of having a display up above that also just kind of like tracks the players.
yeah, I would say maybe make it quite still by default, but then as things happen in the game, if you did tie it to the ripples, like the intensity of the ripples, every
Yeah,
time someone gets tackled, it starts off a ripple and it calms down over time and stuff.
yeah. There's some
Time falls from no kicked.
there's a bunch of settings for the water, and I was trying to get the ripples actually to be a little bit less, but um, I need to ask for or like look up some little bit of tutorials on how the water works in oceanology. Hair's annoying at the moment. I'm in Substance Painter working on the rest of the model's textures. Need a day off from hair, exactly. If the sphere is 100% full of water, there wouldn't be much ripples, only bubble and rush effects from the ball and blitzers movements themselves. Yeah.
Depends how stable the container is, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, I was about to say that. The other thing, like when I was looking at the water from far away, like it's distorting more than what I would want it to. So I definitely want to figure out how to make it distort a little bit less. Um, yeah. Okay. So I'm about done with this. Nice. Let's see. When I multiply that and that together.
It definitely looks cool.
Huh?
I think especially if like you have shots of the players standing on the ring on the outside, and then the thing explodes, and then it's really chaotic at the beginning, but like it settles down as the game gets on. You know, maybe it's still sort of like this during the blitz off, but then it calms down a bit until something major happens in the game.
Yeah. Let's see. Wait, what? Oh, because these are copies of each other, they're going to be the same. Duh. Home team, and then this one. Like that. And put a new one for away team. That goes in there. Goes red. Whoops. Red. Brightness goes up. Yeah, this is doing absolutely nothing for changes. Even though they're all 100% clear, see-through. But the problem is coming from these not working right. I'm just gonna save everything and close it out.
What could I
Close
do?
out the application and open it back up because it's not working for some reason. Um, yeah. Hmm. Oh, about the podcast with with Final Fan TV.
Mhm.
That to me will be fun, but I want to get more organized first and have a little bit more done before um, he makes a video and other stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So nothing has changed. There's that. This. Let's just see what happens when I do that. Opacity max. Gone. Things there. Like that. That should be. Ooh, I think multiply. I'm gonna multiply it by a color, and this will be the overall opacity um, controller. Or no, yeah. So it'll just darken it, if anything. So wait, no, just a blur should be fine. So I can just do this, blurb it, and yeah. But I don't want it to be like that. I want it to darken, if anything. So 1 to 0. So 0.8 would mean that it's not 100%. That works. So 5. Maybe it's because two-sided. Maybe it's like an error with its being two-sided. All right, that's working. Uh, I think. I think it. I think I need to use add instead. I think dumb. Yep, I was just being stupid. I was using multiply instead of add, like I should have. I don't know, I'm so used to seeing everybody use multiply and everything to put things together. So that's my excuse. I'm sticking to it. Like,
What do you think should be sort of done about colours? Should
what's that?
well, in the CG cutscene, like it's shifted more towards the blue side of the spectrum, the colours. So it's like rather than red and yellow, it's like
Yeah, no, I was just I was being very
yeah, but
specific, or like I was just
yeah,
being extreme, you know.
yeah. I was just asking, like, would you set it to yellow and red, but then have some effect so that shifts it, or would you just make the color shifted yourself, kind of thing?
What do you mean?
Um, so like, would you have like some sort of filter that makes it more blue, or would you just
I mean,
on the actual color itself just shift it
I
yourself?
can just change the color like I'm doing right now.
Okay.
And shift it more towards the blue spectrum. So yellow.
I guess you could
Yellow
use
is
the
perfect
comparison
yellow,
shot.
and then I can just add more blue. Or well, this one's supposed to be red, so now I just make it a little bit more purple,
Yeah.
like that. And then, like when you're looking at this, the red team's stuff all looks kind of purple-ish. Hmm. What's it?
I think it's towards the end.
Yeah. That's pretty much the best we get. Yeah, that's kind of like right there. So like point.
I think it was good how it was.
0.08. There. Let's leave that.
Yeah, that's good.
And then
Maybe a bit
this,
more pink than that.
I'm decently happy with this, honestly. I could go lighter, I guess. That. And then, oh, something to something to control the emissive portion of it. I can
Mainly
multiply
with the blue
this,
stuff.
and then have this as a float. Promote this to a variable. So it's a multiplier. So that's 0. I can go all the way up to whatever. Blow it out. So I can just like I could make it so that the emissive I'm just gonna leave it kind of like there at like 3. Leave it a little bit extreme. All right,
You
yellow.
tweak the yellow a bit.
Yellow
That's
needs a
how it-
little bit of blue. If it gets blue, it just turns to white. But
make it more green, I guess.
Yeah, more green. If I mean, I think as soon as I get the
Seems like it's barely changed.
yeah, I mean, if I go to it just does not want to go.
Can you shift it on the H thing there?
The hue.
Yeah. Just move it down. A little bit more green than that. Tiny bit. That looks cool, but it's still alright.
That looks cool, but no.
Yeah. Well, when you have different teams, it's cool.
90, 95, 100. 108.
Now, yeah, I think leave it there. That looks good. Like a lime green.
Yeah, it looks good. I like it.
Should it just be like a sphere that just makes the I don't know, it's kind of hard to describe. It just makes the whole like background more blue. It kind of like because I think the background is too clear. Like
Yeah, there's a when you go underwater, it changes everything so that it's it changes your overlay, and I want to get that to work. Yeah.
I don't think it necessarily needs to do that because
I mean, ever so
CG,
slightly at least.
the CG like cutscene has like a unique look to it. It kind of almost doesn't look like water. It looks like almost glass. It's very like sci-fi. Whereas the Luca arena, I think, should be
Looking at
natural and wavy.
her skin right his or her, I don't know. But looking at their skin right there, it looks more blue, and you can see that the water is affecting them. But then right here, he looks more just like Titus. And then there's other parts where it shows Titus like right here. Yeah. You can see that the difference between right here and then later also like right there. Although that's from the outside looking in. But that and where he does his little backflip, you can see that the color of the water does change how things go. Honestly, this part is a bit ridiculous, like way ridiculous to me. And I'm just like, how in the world did he get that kind of momentum to get launched that high? What the heck? I've been trying to make sense of that in my mind for like the longest time.
And it's Final Fantasy, isn't it?
Yeah,
Which makes sense.
yeah, it's just Final Fantasy. Well, like we could just have it so that the um I think we talked about this before, but like right in the center, just or like have random like water spouts or something, like, or not water spouts, but like jet streams that the players can take advantage of and do like cool tricks and stuff, and the water jets will be kind of like random, so you don't always get to use them.
Yeah, it might be cool to like oh, actually, never mind. I was just thinking like it might be cool to like have a jet up into the air and then you're holding the ball and then you can like look down and see where you want to throw the ball.
Hmm?
But
Oh yeah, I get what you mean. All right, another one of these. Honestly, I think I could just possibly use this again. And try the blueprint and copying this. Where is it? Stadium bottom.
I think there should just be like an extra sphere around in front of the Ripley sphere, which just has like a blue tint to it, just to make it so there's more of a haze between, more of a fog, I guess, between. Well, that's interesting. Oh yeah, I forgot you might need to rotate that thing to, because it's like an angle, isn't it? I
Yeah.
can't remember why I put it at an angle.
Oh wait, what? Would you put it at an angle?
The PNG of the bottom of the
Oh, no, it's fine. I can place it however I want.
Yeah, it's not hard to rotate it.
No, no, not at all. And I think it'll be easier to just have another mesh here. That, yeah, yeah, it'll be easier to just have another mesh in here. Let's see. Rotate. there, and
What was my mesh designed to be a complete semi-sphere?
your mesh design.
Was it designed to be a complete semi-sphere, so like the lines match up? If they almost like they're just half a sphere each, and so they connect together
Are you talking about
with
these?
no gap. Yeah,
On your
Yeah.
original here.
yeah. If you look at the PNG, the maybe not. Where's the PNG?
Are you talking about this?
Yeah, if you have a look, I think I designed it so. Actually, maybe not. No, I don't think it does go all the way. Yeah, it's fine. Never mind. Never mind, ignore me.
Yeah, right here. I was working on trying to get each of the. Wait, what? Oh, there we go. Each of the layers. I think you actually sent me multiple like layers or whatever so that I could get these just right.
Are they all good?
Hmm?
Did it
Yeah, they
work?
look.
Okay.
Yeah, they're good.
Alright.
Yeah, I was checking to see. Oops. See which one I wanted to be using. I think this one, yeah, this one has a yellow in it, so it wasn't one that I wanted. It was not that one, not that one. I'd use this one, I think. So I'll just same sphere, goal there. Um, did you, for this image here that you sent in Discord, is it just straight up black and white, or does it have like kind of an alpha channel to it? Like, is it
It well, yeah, it might have a grey in there.
okay? That's okay. I can make it more extreme, like with just a multiplier in here. Just use a multiplier.
You want to work on the field? If
Yeah,
oh right,
yeah, I'm about to do that. I'm just
just so that if I
let's
messed up
see
and
if I just don't save that. Grab this. delete. There, yeah, delete vertice. Variable, not the vertice. Delete those vertices. There. Now what I do is do a UV map. Map. That's not exactly right. I want to, yeah, there we go. Yeah. Stadium field. And all I gotta do is export. C. Export. Sphere. Goal. There. This. Stadium field. Stadium field lines, and then
Well, the Final Fantasy X remaster came out in 2014. Insane.
which one? What?
The
You're talking about
remaster.
the remaster of Final Fantasy X?
Yeah, I thought it was a lot sooner than that.
Sphere. There we go. And tools. Those are two I need to import. this on Stadium Sphere. Trying to get this a little bit more organized here. Field. That should go on that. That should go on that. Oh, wait, no. This should go on that. And then strike that. All of this should go on center ring. Yeah, so field, bottom, sphere, and the last one is goal. Did I put goal in here?
What happened?
I don't think I did. Kind of weird right there. Anyway. Did I UV map this? Oh, I'll see. I'll see if it needs to be smaller. Pretty sure it doesn't have to be bigger though. I'm gonna try just making another one of those. So this will be material instance, base mask, sphere, goals. Sphere, home, team. This. Um, the away, takes the away. Change the texture. Make the texture inside of here a parameter. Oops. Why? Save all. Oh, sorry. You guys were talking. I think. Yeah. Hair's annoying. Wait. No, you were. Is this Anakin Sphere or Luca? Is Anakin could have it where he uses an opposing player to use a push off point to get that height. Yeah. The push off point is definitely a possibility, and then like gets his feet on their back and lunges himself up. Yeah, so basically the yeah. I was also thinking about the sphere shot. You was it you, Ash, that was talking about the sphere shot? That
I
isn't
don't know.
something. I think it might have been someone else. But I was thinking that with like the sphere shot and different shots, basically, there's certain criteria that have to be met. You have to use like teamwork between your players. Let's see. A team. Team. Right. Was that supposed to be up or down for this stuff? Because I have to go back in and rotate some stuff around.
It should be tilted towards. It should be tilted
Up. Yeah, yeah.
anti-clockwise.
Clockwise or counterclockwise?
Anti-clockwise.
Clockwise, yeah. Okay. All right. Let's get that done then. So
This vertical arrow should be pointing upwards, basically. I also need to do a texture that of the rest of the lines connecting it along the top.
let's do this. View it inside here and get it lined up. Texture.
Can you use like shift to make it snap to precise coordinates or something? Oh, but I guess you don't know like if it's precisely offset there, so it doesn't matter.
Precise. Sadly. Yeah. I was, yeah, because like that's straight across.
Okay, just keep rotating it, and I'll try and help. Say when to stop, I guess. A little bit more.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah, I'll do. I was thinking of making the line broken a bit as well. Yeah, the
Sorry,
three
what?
lines that stretch to the top.
Stretch to the top. Oh, the
Yeah, for you.
part that's in the center, going over the
Yeah.
top.
I was thinking of doing like another texture, which is just those three lines, but with arrows. Actually, I think I might have already done that.
Yeah, you had done that. It's part of the. It's part of this somewhere. It was like diagonal though, like diagonal bits down here, and then this strip is supposed to go across the center. All right, so there we go. That's better. Is that the proper? Is that like a good size? Put these closer to the center.
What's that?
I'm just getting these in the center, yeah, so I can
Well, are they there?
swim around and get an idea of the size. Oh, I've got to, I can't forget to set these to the proper,
Scale.
no, the collision. Because if I was trying to swim around, but I was kicked out and not able to swim because the collision's wrong.
You're bumping into the thing you just added.
Yeah. So save it all, and now I can play. I should be able to. Yeah, there we go. So grab it, run around.
Yeah, I think they're way too big.
Huh?
I think they're way too big.
Okay.
You look at the what looks cool now. How does the control scheme work? Is it like
Just
right
WA.
click to control the camera?
Just WASD, and then your mouse controls the camera.
Yeah, but is it like right click to control the camera?
No, the camera just works. It just does its thing. Alright, next thing I need to do real quick is
I think like
this thing.
The final control scheme should be like holding right click moves the camera, and then pressing left click makes you go forward. And if you press both left click and right click, it's like an MMO. You'll go in the direction the camera's facing, kind of thing. Because that'll allow you to like strafe and stuff.
Oh, I think I get what you mean. Well, I mean, like right now the way it plays, at least, is like that's a strafe. This is a strafe, basically,
Yeah,
going side to side.
yeah.
So I can add a side pull animation. So whenever you're can't like it'll know that you're facing this way and you're locked in, and then it'll pull off to the side.
I meant more like it doesn't have to be like a strafe. It could just be like the character turns, but from your perspective, it's strafing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't necessarily need the animation.
Yeah. Although I did just pay like $40 for this plugin for Unreal Engine Marketplace. It's for Mixamo, so that
Yeah.
I can get all the textures from there. Like it's his feet on their back lunges. Okay. Thanks for this stream. Past midnight here. All right. Have a good night.
Looking good.
Okay. Let's get this. So let's see. Have that texture.
Yeah, I definitely think
I need
too big, judging by the. Mm, I guess how big would the goal be? Maybe you should just put like a cube in for now.
Oh.
Mm,
Uh
'cause-
yeah, I don't know how big the goals should be. I'll that here in a second. Let me get where's the oh there it is. Let's make this use the right materials. Material instance of that. I don't get why, like, I've noticed that all of the pretty much everybody online for tutorials for Unreal Engine, they use MI for material instance and then whatever the name is. But every time you make a material instance, it says instance at the end of the name. Just odd things that they do with this game, this game engine. Food lines should two-sided and masked. No. Which one is it?
one.
Translucent? Yeah, translucent. Then see. There. That's all I gotta do. Make this multiply. Multiply by a corner. 4. This. And this will be that. Where are there errors with that? What's your problem? Hmm. I mean, that works just fine too. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Now, for some reason, it's not applying to. Oh, because I didn't apply it to this um, in
Applying
here.
it to the wrong texture, hasn't
Yeah, it's because this doesn't have the material applied to it. MI underscore field stadium field lines. There. Now it's got stadium field lines. Then I just copy this.
I think you'll have to do it exact, otherwise the
I think I'll do stadium sphere, and then inside here I'll drop it. There. Now, oh wait, I did location by 90 instead of rotation. There we go. And then this rotation to be, or I want the scale.
I don't think
Or
rotation's correct. I think it needs to be flipped horizontally.
do that. That one's good. Now this one needs to be moved. 80. Up 270. So that and that. Geez, it's hard to see.
No, I think it shouldn't be rotated. It should be scaled, but like you you take its like positive width and make it completely negative width of the same number. If that makes sense.
I just want to be able to see the lines better. That's all I'm really worried about right now. Um, There. There. Now you can see the lines. Hooray! Cool. That's weird.
What?
I moved this one, it doesn't do anything.
How do you mean?
I don't know. It's not doing anything. That one does stuff.
Can you hear me?
Hello? Hi?
Yeah, it shouldn't be rotation. It should be scale. So like the one should say -1, if that makes sense.
Like that.
Yeah, because it needs to be flipped horizontally, kind of thing. Yeah.
This one's 90.
Yeah.
This one, I don't even know what this is connected to. I feel like I can just delete this. And yeah, I'm just gonna redo that one. There.
Yeah. And this one should be scaled as well, like that.
270 and where's the fudge? Okay, there we go. So it's 0 and -1. -1. There we go. However it works.
Nice. And yeah.
Now I just have to get the material
The render in order, right?
fixed. I just have to fix the material. Not that hard. All right. It was just honestly what I'd like to do. I'm gonna try doing this. I'm gonna try taking this create a material instance. Why? Get rid of this stadium field. Sure. Get rid of this. And apply. Stadium field. I was trying to stick to just one material with a bunch of material instances, because if I do that, wait, hold on, if I do that, then it makes it so that when I do the effect that you were talking about, to where everything like lights up and glows, all I do is change one material, like the same setting within different material instances, and it makes it just less complicated and more organized. So let me just save
Does the
all of
field
these.
seem okay?
Huh?
Does the field seem okay?
Yeah, yeah, I like it. I like the center spot where basically the blitzball comes up. It's nice.
Are the
Nice little
seams
touch.
like seamless where they connect, like in
This is
center line, for instance?
two?
If you go close in with the camera, do you see the seam in between the two textures?
No.
If you do go to the center spot now.
Ever so slightly. But I'd have to get like stupid close. So I'm not worried about it.
Good.
Yeah,
Looks pretty
I'm not
cool.
worried about it. Make
Do
this.
you think we should just put like an extra sphere which just has like a blue texture to it with like a 50% opacity to see how it affects the arena?
Put a what?
Just like a blue like sphere around the entire thing, and then
Oh.
just keep lowering down the opacity until it looks right.
Well, I was just gonna make it so that it's cloudy. But I don't know. Actually, I think what the thing is that, oh, I know what it is. It's the second side. It's the other side of the material. It's like right now I have only one side of the material being shown. And yeah. It's like when you
Is
look
the
at it.
inside bigger ripples and the outside smaller ripples or something?
No, it's so right here you can see down into it and you can see the caustics going on. And then when you get underneath, it changes. It's supposed to have caustics, but I haven't figured out how to get that working. I think it's just something, an extra material or something I add in. But as you go deeper, it has a height applied to it, so the deeper that you go, the less you can see.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a nice material. Everything's pretty nice with all this. So let's see if this is the proper size compared to what they have. Honestly, already looking at it, it looks right.
Is what the proper size, sir?
Yeah, I think it's the right size.
Oh, it's definitely not the right size.
It's not.
No. Like, look how big the character is compared to.
Well, the sphere is bigger.
You might need to make the character bigger than.
No, I'm not gonna make the character bigger because the character is a standard sized person. I would just have to make it a little bit smaller, if anything. Yeah, because the square goal isn't lined up with the circle. That does have it does give you a sense of how quick you're moving. Because honestly, I feel like I'm going really slow when I'm going through here. And then with your lines in, with the field lines, it looks a bit better. I think maybe this center, like this ring right here, could be out a little bit further, like out to here instead. Because like looking at this image here, it looks like
Oh,
this inner circle is spaced about the same distance from the goal circle, the goal line.
I'm not too worried about that because I specifically like measured out everything so that it's so that they are like proportionate to a certain ratio. Like
Oh, you mean like soccer?
I think the goal line here is like 25% away to the center line, and no, actually the circle in the middle is 25% the size of the total arena, and the goal semicircle is so this part here, that's 25%. So you
Mm-hmm.
and this zone here, the goal zone, is 50% of the arena. Basically, if you shrunk the entire arena down by 50%,
I broke the game.
it would make a curve that is that curvy, if that makes sense.
Mm. Yeah.
Oh, also the. I guess you need to bring it in a bit more.
I broke the game. Actually, it works out just fine. I like the I just need to put the circle around, or like a center sphere around the top middle. I mean, like uh, right between the two.
Yeah.
So, like,
Can I ask you to make some changes to the arena's like scales a bit?
sure. Or what scales specifically?
Well, when you're in the editor, I'll let you know.
Are you talking about which arena, or like what part? Are you talking about the blue part out here?
Yeah, I was just gonna say like no the the field lines basically.
Oh,
Yeah, I was just gonna say the behind the goal sections. I think there should be maybe 80% the scale at the very least of what they are currently.
oh, you're talking about this all of these lines, everything.
Yeah,
Just make it a little bit
and
smaller.
also
Yeah,
and the thing on the bottom is too big as well.
I could do this and just kill this part and then someone's at the door. Alright. Nice. All right. Well, I guess my date with my wife is kind of gonna start really soon. She ordered me food from Samurai. Bam. You still there?
Yeah, sorry, I just was muted for a second.
Oh, yeah. Uh, the project. This is really cool, guys. What tools are you using outside of Unreal for 3D, etc.? We're using Blender, which is what I have up right now, and then that's pretty much it for 3D. I'm using for 2D stuff. I'm using GIMP, and he's using Photoshop because I don't have the money for GIMP or for her. Well, I guess I have the money for Photoshop, but I don't feel like giving Apple my money. Um, let's see. So yeah, this will probably be fine as soon as I take this and then unwrap it one more time. Like that. One, five, zoom in. Where's my... Oh, that's why. Let's hide this for a second so I can... There. There. Now I should be able to see it. And now just grab that or something else. All I need to do is see the texture. There we go. There we go. After I get this put in, I'm going to go ahead and get off because today is when I'm celebrating my anniversary with my wife. Or not anniversary, but well, it's kind of like anniversary slash Valentine's Day. So yeah, let's see. File. Let's export this and then re-import it. What I gotta do is changes, like the way I have things set up, that really makes making changes super easy. So that better? It's ever so slightly smaller.
You'd have to be swimming around to see. But I just feel like, yeah, like the goal should be a little bit bigger than the player character, I think.
Well, like the goal here, if you look on the other to the right on my screen, the players are away from the goal, and then the goal is not like the player obviously is gonna have to be smaller than the goal, otherwise that would be kind of ridiculous. Let's see if there's another view. Sorry, what?
Kind of like in between, maybe like a hockey and a football goal, I reckon.
Oh, yeah, I get what you mean. Yeah. When they're doing their goalie position and during the game, I'm just like, what? Doesn't make any sense. You're covering that big of a goal while you are swimming around, like swimming so slow, you know? Your reaction time is going to be so much slower than when you're using
Mhm. But yeah, I
um
do think that's a good size, what you've got now.
oh, okay, cool. Sweet.
The only other thing is like the thing on the bottom, I do think needs to be smaller too, right below the character. And then the field lines need to be dropped down a bit so that you are well the field lines need to be shrunk a little bit. Well, obviously you can't do that now because you said you gotta go. But
Oh, I can do that real quick. It's not hard. Let's do it real quick. Go to that, and then grab these, and then oh, I have to stop simulation otherwise all of my changes will be for nothing. Let's test that out. Gotta grab my blitz ball. There we go. That's better, right? Still gives you a sense of
yeah,
where
that's
you
fine.
are and how your speed.
Yeah, it could maybe be a tiny bit higher up though, but yeah, it's fine. Um, uh, but yeah, that's good. The only other thing is just shrinking the thing on the very bottom of the arena down a bit more. Because actually, does it might actually need rotating as well? Have a look at the you notice how it's off center. So look at the yellow arrow pointing up. Maybe the line there. Oh, that's
You
cool.
mean the mini line that's right at the tip
Yeah,
of his head?
that should be pointing into the slit of the arrow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
and then and shrunk down a bit more, and then it should be fine skill wise.
Yeah.
I think in the cutscene, the arena's a bit smaller than it is in this game, but maybe it'll be good for it to be a bit bigger, give you more space to play around in.
I think honestly I don't know. I felt like I've so far I've felt like the sizing is actually quite nice. Personally, like doesn't take too awfully long. Like in a 5 minute match, like the other game, it was taking roughly this long to get across the map anyway, too. And I might switch the speed to make it so that you can do like quick sprints or something, like a
Yeah. I think if
something
you
like
also
that.
shrank down the field lines into the arena more, like there
Yeah,
should be,
yeah, I know what you mean.
it should make the arena feel a bit smaller too, because they are expansive on it.
Yeah, they are.
But
Let's go to N and 0.8. Whoops. Go 1, block all these. 2. Okay, that's not the way that works. I don't know. All right, well, 0.8. Probably just about? No. Let's go 0.9.
honestly, I would have the lines even. They don't have to go all the way up to the edge. They could be inside the edge a bit more as well.
Yeah.
Uh,
Let's see that how that looks.
I think you should be able to like swim beyond the outside line, but it kind of does tell you like the barrier is a tiny bit beyond this line, kind of thing. Since there is no such thing as like throw-ins or corners or anything like that, it just bounces off the edge and comes back in.
Oh yeah.
So the actual boundary isn't that important to know. It just needs to be a general guide.
I think yeah. I'm between liking like keeping the way that they had it so that if you like fumbled the ball or you or something like that. So basically if it's an incomplete pass, then it goes to the other team so that you can keep on playing and keep it nice and fast paced.
I do think it'd be cool to like say you've not got a very high passing stat because it's been drained away or something by a skill, and then you pass the ball, it doesn't go very far.
Oh
And then
yeah.
there's like a mad dash for everyone
goes
to
to-
grab the ball all at the same
Oh,
time.
yeah.
And then you have those
Go get
struggle
it!
mechanics too.
He sucks at throwing. Go get it. Yeah, I get what you mean. That would be funny. There we go. That's on the inside now.
Is it? Oh yeah, okay. Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to do the rest of the strip right there.
Can you swim? Can you swim like along the line in between? I just want to see for scales sake to like double check it is good. I feel like maybe 0.82 or 0.83 might be.
Oh, a little
It
bit
does seem a
smaller.
bit smaller now, but it's not. It doesn't have
0.82.
to be fixed now. Oh, is it 8.5 right now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so bigger than that. 8.5, sorry.
Oh,
Mistake. I assumed it was 0.8.
0.88.
Maybe
Yes.
8, yeah, maybe 8. I think the line should go to where your left leg is now, like your left foot, and then that'll be good. The gap does seem a bit big there, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah, around about there.
Look, yeah, feels nice. Let's go get the ball. Let's throw it one last time before I go.
Can you make it so like you pick up the ball automatically, so you don't have to press a button? Like you just
Yeah, yeah, I can do that. That's not hard.
I don't know, like it's up to you whether you think that's good.
Go. Also, the delay, the delay was real right there, because I made it so that like you're doing the animation and the character doesn't let go of the ball until um until it gets to a certain point, like right there at the peak of his throw, because I want to obviously be as realistic as possible. So but I think I do want to keep this in to where you can fake throw, because I feel like that would, like, you could make someone like fake it or whatever, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it might be cool if like I was thinking originally like if you are in the path of the ball, if you're close enough to the ball, you'll kind of automatically block it. But maybe have it be like you have to actually press a button to try to grab the ball, block it, so it's not automatic. So you have to time it right as well. Otherwise,
You
you
have
just
to,
let it fly past you, kind of thing.
yeah.
That might be cool.
One of the things I plan on, I think would be good to do is where is you can see where you're gonna throw it um as you're aiming, like so you have a reticule basically, and then a projected path, and then when you do throw it, a projected path shadow shows up for everyone to see where it's going to, so that you can try to intercept it because the ball is quite small.
Yeah.
And like uh your your teammate and stuff can try to make sure that they're right in the path of the ball when they're trying to receive it, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's pretty much it for the day. I gotta get off here. My wife's waiting for me.
Okay.
So have a good one. Thanks for coming into
You
the
too.
stream.
No
And thank you
problem.
everybody else as well.
Okey-dokey.
Okie dokie.